and welcome back to Kontroversy on TA Network. And girls, we got a double whammy story from you both today. But don't we actually have an update?
Yeah, we have a little update story about the Crew Noise charity. Remember the woman that been helping all these kids with trouble and get into deep debt for like 10 million baht or something. The latest news was she got donated. To clear the debt.
Yeah.
It became the news because she just withdrew cash from the bank, 3 million baht, and gave it back to her lenders.
Yes.
So it's become news because so now she's in a better situation, and we just hope that we
How much more does she still owe though? A lot.
No, I think she cleared it all out.
Oh really?
Let's just hope that she's not going to do it again.
Maybe a little left. I'm not sure, but
I thought it was like.
But it's like.
I thought it was like 20 ล้าน. I didn't know it was some like 3 million.
When we were talking about it, it was maybe like what 10 or 8, and then the police helped.
Like 20 million something.
No, and then the police helped to negotiate. They'll be able to cut half of it
because some of them probably are profits, right? You know what I mean, like the interest.
The interest, right? So now she's in better situation, and let's hope. That it's not going to go back to the same spot.
Wow!
Again.
And whoever lent her the money, lend us 3 million lah.
Yeah, we need $1 million each.
Exactly. She's even whining.
She's fast. The girl is fast.
All right,
now let's go to the story.
Exactly, before we actually get barred for life. Now, where this story is the granny dealer. Now, is this pornographic?
No.
Oh, okay, right. Like, you know, so not a gilf. Not a gilf.
When you said granny, I hope it never be pornographic.
So, because grannies are always in the news these days about as being sex objects.
There was a
gilf.
DJ granny.
Oh, DJ granny.
Yeah,
but this is different
69
granny.
years old granny.
But this is not a DJ granny.
No, this is
this is not a sex granny or a DJ granny.
This is an actual dealer granny who is 80 years old. And she was arrested for dealing drugs.
On Monday.
Oh, I was taking this as someone's been dealing grannies.
Oh, God!
No! Granny! Granny!
Granny!
Oh, Granny!
And what kind of pill was that again?
Methamphetamine.
Yeah, methamphetamine pills.
The thing is...
in order to support herself.
Yes. Here's the thing.
She's been dealing chem, okay.
She's been in prison for 11 years.
Yes.
She just came out and she has 17 kids. And her complaint is nobody taking care of her.
Yes.
And,
out of the 17.
Yes. And this methamphetamine that she's selling it for 250 baht.
Wow, that's cheap.
A pill. And if you buy 3, you get 10 baht discount, so it'd be 740 for 3 pills. She got in from her daughter.
Yeah.
Her daughter sold it to her for 200 a piece.
Yeah.
And she knows that her daughter gets from another dealer for 160 a piece.
Yes.
It's like,
So she's making a profit out of the thing that her daughter was
and she actually said,
really bad.
She actually said being in the prison is really more comfortable for her, and she wished she would stay in there for the rest of her life.
So she's going back?
Yes.
Yeah, because she wants to go back. She was arrested in 1994 for dealing heroin.
Really? So she's a real granny dealer.
Yes, she is. And she said being in prison is better because somebody taking care of her, because she's the old lady and she has somebody taking care of her.
So how old is she? 84?
80.
Oh, 80. Now, the thing is, I have to say, firstly, is I don't like drugs at all. Okay, I'm very
glad.
but I'm very respectful for people that want to take them in their own business. It's no one's business what people do. Okay, but they are illegal around the world. But I have to sympathise with her, with this woman, is that in her day, when she was our age, for instance, in her late teens. Anyway, I'm joking. But when she was younger. Heroin or an opiate was actually not anything. It wasn't actually illegal. It just was. Do you know what I mean? Especially in these countries. So the thing is that I understand that, especially. But what I'm trying to say is when she was younger,
maybe it's not as
bad.
bad.
Opiates were a normal.
She started in a younger age.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying opiates on any level, right, or drugs were actually not an illegal substance, especially in Thailand and in parts of China, all the way to Singapore, for instance. Do you know what I mean? Opiates were part of the Asiatic system of relaxation.
Right.
So I understand her in a way. She probably still potentially has that mindset of thinking that way. Do you know what I mean?
Either that, or she just have no, like, this is what we've been talking about, that maybe the ladies...
She said she have to fend for herself.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
And I understand that
Yesterday
also.
I talked to Golf and I said we should come up with
something,
the job that an 80 years old can earn money if she's not dealing drugs.
Yeah,
you
just to be fair. Just to be fair, because, you know, like, if no one's taking care.
No, or maybe she can start doing that. Anyway, Golf, you want to start first what you have in your list?
I thought this is going to be, like, so silly, but the thing is, have you seen, like, in the roadside vendors, and, you know, like, they need, like, a little bag?
Oh, yeah.
The paper bags.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who make a living making those bags.
Yeah.
So you can just, you know, fold the bags and sitting at home, and it, you know, doesn't require much.
Yeah.
Maybe just be avoid of, you know, paper cuts and stuff.
Okay.
Or, you know, like sell like little stuff like that's not drugs.
Yeah. Or write a book. Because the thing is that...
Oh, God, my dad said the same thing.
It's
true. On my list.
A granny dealer. Do you know what I mean? Like, that would be huge.
Just write a book said 11 years in jails at 70s.
Exactly.
It would be interesting.
It wouldn't be probably very big here, but in the West, if it was actually, you know, like made into an English version, it would be phenomenally huge, especially in America. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
But you think this granny would be able to do it?
Okay,
no. She can actually get someone in to actually, like a Thai person to write it.
Made and sell one of those Pacheng funky herbal universal cure water.
Remember the liquid thing that I told you about the other day?
Oh, yeah.
That was just like really
Pacheng water. She can make one of those things too.
The bio liquid thingy.
It's low cost.
Well, look, at the same time, she's going back to jail, and you know, she's probably hasn't...
No, that Pacheng not going back to jail. I mean, like, if she's not doing drugs, she can be selling this water.
Which is kind of like trying to help her
or
find
she can do...
That's better than
well, I'm sure they got a job for her in jail anyway.
A cable TV show, because she have her own character, being an 80-years-old drug dealer.
Yeah, but the thing is, if she actually had her own cable TV show, all the kids go, oh, we know where to get the drugs from Granny. And it's okay, Granny's giving me the drugs, it's okay.
Okay, something a little more useful to the government, become a spy for police in drug trafficking.
A spy? Actually, that's pretty good.
Look, let me just say that, like, the amount of things that don't unfortunately get done by drug dealers in this country, in this city, before all of our eyes, she'll probably just go back on the game again.
Oh, come on.
No,
just
it's
make
true.
It fun. We just try to think what she can, you know.
She should get someone to write a book.
She can be a fortune teller. You know what? There's a people in the South Africa. No, just look at God intestine and just tell the future.
Yeah.
She can just like find something that she can look at and maybe come up with some kind of status.
Well, like that, like sort of like, what's it like that?
I
can see your future now. It's true.
I'm serious. It's true. It's happened in the province. People look at the mushroom and say...
No, they take the mushroom and then they get really high. We're talking about magic mushrooms there.
No, but she can get money from being a fortune
Anyway,
teller.
I hope she's going to be okay, because I have to sympathise with the dealer granny. Yeah. It's not. I don't really agree with what she's doing. If she's selling drugs to minors, for instance, that's very bad. But I you know, I can dig the old granny. Do you know what I mean? So I think she should write a book. She'd probably make absolute millions of US, not actually baht.
But she's not going to be able
write her a letter.
See the end result anymore, because she will be happily living in the prison.
Yeah, exactly.
She said that's what
you know,
wants.
I just hope for her she actually has it okay. She's an old lady that's had a hard life.
She said she wants to spend the rest of her life in prison.
Yeah. Probably all her friends are there. Everything's there for her. Do you know what I mean? I understand
and someone to look after her.
Yeah, and as if you've been in a prison system for so long, it's hard to go back into the normal
to incorporate it back into the society. It's hard.
And Thailand ain't cheap these days compared to what it used to be.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So anyway, we'll leave you there. I love you both, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
effect.